Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone podcast on this fine Monday morning. Me and Kix here hanging out, going to give you all of the news, all the updates. We're talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. And today we're going to break down the bananas opening weekend for Ape Chain. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and crypto breaking cycle-long downtrends. And we're going to talk about the current state of the meme coin trenches. I know you got involved in the trenches over the weekend, Kix. Give me a little,
man.
Breakdown.
Yeah, I did. I gave him a go on Saturday, dude. Fucking put in a session, man. It was insane. You said you wanted a breakdown?
Yeah. So, like, how long were you at it? Like, what did you take away? How'd you make out overall?
Well, like the crazy thing is with the tools these days, you can like do it on your phone. At least somewhat. I'm much better on the computer, right? But like I can still do enough damage on the phone. So I did it pretty much all day. Like, I had some honey-do chores and shit that I had to do. But I mean, I probably clocked 12 hours total, but probably 6 hours on the computer, like actual hardcore. But dude, it's fucking wild for sure. I'm an older man now than I used to be back in the NFT era. I'm not sure if I could grind it like I did in the NFTs, but if I could put in the hours that I put into NFTs in 2021, I think, yeah, you could definitely print money doing this stuff. And it's fun. It's way different than NFT trading. There's some similarities. I think it's way different than any kind of trading out there. I can see why people get addicted to it because it's like compressing the returns of anything. Like if you think NFTs in 2021, like, Bored Apes to 1,000x, right? But that took like a year, right? Even in NFTs to catch like a 3x or a 5x, right? You needed a couple of days minimum, maybe a week to get these things right. But in the meme coin trenches, you can get those types of gains. Now, albeit you can't size in, right? With Bored Ape, you could size in 50K at mint, right? Like you can't really size in 50K into a 100K, meme coin. So the money you can put in may be a little lower, but still the same amount of gain. Like you can get a 5x or a 10x in a matter of minutes, but also you can get rugged just the same. Like I've never been to war. I would imagine it's pretty similar to war where at certain periods of time, you're gaining ground, right? You're shooting other people, you're taking other people. Other times you're just trying not to fucking die. And that's what I feel like, it is on, in the trenches, for some, periods of time, you're not looking. Dude, the amount of times literally where I got in and out on something and made money before it hard rugged negative 99% was insane. And I felt good about it because I was like, fuck you, scammers. I got in and out of your little shit and made some money before you fucking hit the rug button. But dude, it was a lot of fun. And I can understand also a little bit more. I think I've been neutral to slightly critical of meme coins over the past year, meaning that like I've always been like, go get your bag. You know what I mean? When I was trading NFTs, it's not like every single NFT I traded, I like believed in. I started out getting into NFTs because I loved the technology and really believed in it, but I stayed to make money, right? So I've always been like, hey, if you're making money in meme coins, go at it. But I've also been kind of, critical in some regards to it being like one of the problems, which even after this, I still think is true. None of the money is really going to building, right? And you can make the argument that NFTs and all apps and crypto, a lot of the money that goes to building is wasted, right? Or doesn't amount to being anything, right? But in meme coins, you're really just enriching, a couple of devs or whatever like that are just going to go launch more meme coins, right? They're not going to build infra or try to build a new app. Maybe some will. And so that's what I've been a little bit, critical of. But I think when you get in the trenches and you see some of the things move and cook, it is sort of like a current event New York Stock Exchange, right? Like a New York Stock Exchange for current events, right? And similar to how Polymarket prices right, is kind of like this pricing oracle of future events. Maybe meme coins are supposed to be like a pricing oracle of current events, and like going into the trenches. I can see that argument a little bit better now. I think if crypto is just meme coins and this is all it becomes, I still definitely stand by my statement saying that I think that's a problem. You need in order to do meme coins, Solana had to have been built, right? You know what I mean? And for Solana to have been built, Ethereum had to have been built. And for the pump.fun shitter you're in to migrate to Radium had to get built, right? So all of these things of being like, infra VCs are bullcrap and meme coins the way, I'm still completely against that. But going through the trenches, I definitely do appreciate the fun of it a little bit more. The fun aspect, the potential to make money. And that, maybe in, this weird online future that we're going into, our children will, they won't invest in Apple. They'll invest in like, Blippy. Blippy shits on a chess token. I don't know if you heard about that story back in his college days.
I did not hear about that.
Yeah.
That is quite interesting.
I mean, they're still making a lot of money.
Speaking of meme coins, we have another fun segment. We ran this last week with BullX, where we buy a ticker live on the show, hold it through the show, and we sell at the end of the show. Last week, we bought Fartcoin live on show.
Great technology.
Yeah. 4 million market cap. We bought it, sold it at 6 here, like just before, the high. But then if you enhance and zoom out, you figure out that this ticker ran up to 21 million right now.
Woo!
High of 36. So we took pennies on the dollar of what we could have made. Hopefully we can find another winner here. This is hard to do. I found this like even in like a more expanded time frame, doing the streams with Easy, it's very hard to pick a winner when you're like limited to a certain time frame of picking. But we're going to do it anyway, and we're going to find a winner right now on Pump Vision that we're going to buy and then sell at the end of the show here. Kix, what have you been looking at during your trend sessions? Like, what is your main like target? Like, what are you watching for?
So a couple of things. One, I'm always super down to trade coins that have just graduated. But my threshold for that, so what I usually do over there is I'll set a filter for 50,000 and up, because basically I'm not interested in anything that like couldn't stay above 50. Although I have noticed that sometimes, things can dump and then rally back up, but then you can catch them when they come back over 50. I'm not trying to like time rock bottom. But things have been out 28 minutes to 32 minutes. And once again, this was just my strategy. Like if something immediately goes to graduation, right? If it can stay above like 80 to 100K for more than 2 minutes, then I like to buy into that, because I think that shows some strength. But like this, what the fuck is this? Is that tornado emojis?
Yeah, tornado emojis.
See, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? Where this bonded. I've been seeing this a lot lately, where it bonds, it dumps down, like down low, consolidates, and then runs again. I wasn't seeing much of that at all like early last week, but now I'm seeing that more often. But I don't love that. I don't love that holder spread.
Yeah. So one thing we were talking about on the Discord yesterday is like what to look for on holders to avoid getting rugged.
Yeah.
So on BullX, you can pull up the holders and you'll see different icons next to some of these. You'll see like a dev icon, you'll see insider icons, you'll see trading bot icons. So when you see these Photon and BullX icons, I believe this is a Trojan icon. Yeah. These are probably actual buyers. The ones without icons aren't. This top one is usually the liquidity pool. And you'll see this number matches kind of the liquidity on BullX.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at first. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy, dude? He's trading so quick. So
this one,
you're spot on. Basically, so an easy way to see like a hard rug is if you look at holders, and this stuff is more important when you're trading coins pre-migration to Radium, right? Like if you see just straight yellow guys, which just means, or like rats but you see no Photon, no Bolex, no Trojan, almost 100% chance of scam. So I'll never touch those. And you can just see them right as day, dude. And like once you start trading these more, you can see the pattern, right? Which is that these scams, generally what they do is they launch, they immediately take it to like 20K, sometimes 30K, and then they'll kind of slowly run it up, right? To like 40K. And what they're trying to catch is they're trying to catch the people that just buy things that look like they're going to go and bond, right? And they'll wait for a couple of real buyers to come in, and then they'll just click a button and all those wallets will rug and it'll go to nothing. So this looks like it actually got a nice little pump here. But this is generally what I like to see. Like if a coin shows strength over 100K for a little period of time, couple minutes, and the volume looks decent, then we'll go for a run here. But unless I see something and I'm like, I really like the meme, right? Or I really see this can run like this, I don't get it. It's just like little tornadoes. Maybe I haven't done enough 30 seconds of research, but like I won't just buy random things, and I'm fine. There's so many opportunities. I'm fine just like not making it on this. It's like very often you'll buy this, it'll you'll average in at 175K. You'll check back in a couple minutes and you're down at like 120 or whatever. I really like where I have a lot of fun is like catching the like about to graduates.
Yeah, there. And then I mean, if I see like an interesting like low cap, sometimes I turn off my minimum filter on new creations.
What's your minimum filters?
I believe it's at 8K and 10 holders.
Yeah. I like that.
These.
Yeah, mine's at 10K.
Yeah, sometimes I'll remove these too and just get spammed. I'll keep the dev holding at like 4.9% or less to kind of like just eliminate obvious like issues. And I caught I shared it in the Bodogas Discord, Cat GF at like just launched. I think I was like the first or second buyer. And that went from like 6K, graduated 200K. So like I made a huge gain there. That actually got awesome. Got CTO.
And that's the dream. I think that's the most fun because I caught one of those on Saturday and it was fucking euphoric, right?
Yeah.
I have a 10K filter. So this thing immediately was at 12K. I click on the Twitter, confirm that it's like semi legit, right? Click on top holders, see real buyers. I buy within 20 seconds of it launching, right? I sell for half of it for a 2X 20 seconds later when it's at 40K. And then it bonds all within under a minute. So I had bought the coin, flipped half for 2X, and it went to bonding in a fucking minute. I was like, that is a dopamine rush. And then it turbo rugged after migration. But I still got out with a little bit of profit.
Yeah, those are the best. High risk, high reward.
Now, do you play around with the like? I see you have your like lightning buy at 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so like let's look at this right here. This first open source, this diamond, it just migrated. It's been live for 2 minutes. I like these kinds of things. So let's see what it's all about. Let's click on the Twitter. Let's look at top holders. Let's do our analysis during. This is why I like when things migrate because I feel like I have 5-10 minutes to kind of develop a thesis. 0 followers looks phenomenal. Cool. That's great. Just absolutely nothing here. This is great. I'm feeling great about this. Let's go look at top holders. Okay.
That's decent.
It's decent. What I've noticed is they have some sophisticated rugs going these days, and they will have the icons, and they'll still rug you. And it could be a bot, or it's because you can. I'm pretty sure you can export private keys. You could just create a bunch of telegrams, create a bunch of Bolexes, export the private keys, and insert it into. So the scammers will get more sophisticated with that stuff. But let's look at trades, because often if you look at trades and you see like no sells, right? Especially no sells. Now, see, this looks real, right? Because you see some buys, but you also see some sells. When it's sketchy is when you don't see any sells from like the photons or the Bolexes, right? So I mean, you see like a 4.3 sell there. So this looks like fairly legit. Also, a lot of these guys that are running, look at the top holders again and see the percentages.
Fairly high.
Yeah, but where another way you can detect the scammers is if like they all have like a very similar percent, right? Because that just means that they like their script is like buy 3% on a bunch of wallets, right? But we see a pretty decent distribution here. So this would be my strategy on this thing. I always wait a minute. I never trade the first minute when it comes out. And if in the first minute, because these ruggers, these scammers, they're impatient, dude. They won't even wait a minute before they turbo rug. So I'll wait a minute. I'll see where it goes. But if it shows strength and a lot of volume, and I'll also watch the trades coming in. A sign that something is a little sketchy is if you see all of the sells are coming from Photon, Bolex, and stuff like that, right? And you're not seeing like new buys coming in from Photon and Bolex. But if this thing comes out the gate, see, okay, it's coming out the gate. It's at 82. It's at 90.
Here's the live trades.
Yeah, so you see some insiders dumping, right? But you see, yeah, okay, that was a big insider dump, right? So you wait the 1 minute, right? This thing can't show strength in the first minute it's cooked.
All right, we're on the first 30-second candle right now.
See?
First 30 seconds closed even.
Yeah, so see, let's see. If it's going to dump on this 30-second candle if it's not good.
And we whipped up to 173K after it migrated at 68K. On
and so that's that first pump up, that scam pump up is dangerous because I like to sometimes set limit orders, and they do that scam pump to get all of the limit orders into it before they dump. So like I don't like this. I wouldn't touch this.
Okay.
No strength.
No
strength out of the gate.
It approaches that zone. Once you get around like 20K, if it bottoms down there, it becomes very hard for me to buy in. There's like a certain level where it becomes very easy for people to get a large chunk of supply cheap that they can then just dump before it gets even back up to the migration level.
Yeah, so this is a weak one out of the gate. So I'm already, but see, you could easily just have saved yourself like a 50% loss right there. Because if you FOMO'd in at the top, you were cooked. So I throw this one in the trash and I move on to the next.
Yep. So we'll run this again a little later. Like we actually said we were gonna buy something.
See, we got another one. Trust I am an AI. Trust me, bro. Like, let's look at the ticker. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna open up their Twitter here. They have a Twitter account linked.
Okay. Let's see. I love that it says trust me, I'm an AI.
I'm an AI. Trust.
Look at my PFP. There's no way I'm not an AI. See, it's funny, but funny guys rug a lot in Mama's basement. Yeah. Now let's go look at the top holders.
All right, so we're migrating here. 44% in the top 10 is not a good initial sign. 4%. Okay, so that's counting the liquidity pool there. Dev has 3%. That's the little chef hat on Bolex. You can see that icon. It looks like a good mix of trading bots, and notably the percentages on these drop off much quicker after the first like 3 or 4. There's not a ton of 3 and 4%. So this one is fairly interesting. We can look at the trades again, like Kix was saying. So we'll open up the trades tab here. There are a good amount of sells, and a good amount of them are coming from trading bots like Bolex, Photon, etc. I think we're live again.
Let's see.
So we've migrated. We've got a 30-second chart.
This is showing more strength. There's the second 30-second. See, this is so hard for me not to FOMO in right here.
Between 100 and 160K right now on Trust. I am an AI, bro. Trust me, bro.
Yeah. So I think this would go to like, just me, like I would put in like a half a soul after this ticker if it holds up well, and then I'd like sell at 250. Let's see this tick. Yeah, buy.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna put in a quick half soul here. We're gonna set a limit order. I'm probably gonna set it around down only.
It's okay if it can hold green here.
All right, so we're at 118, not terrible. So I'm just gonna set this for a little 2x is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go to the limit orders on sell on Bolex. We're gonna limit order 100% gain, sell 100% of the stack, and we'll set that. All right, Nick, Welcome to the show. You missed an extreme trench lesson from Kix here. How you feeling today?
I know. I'm actually sad. I saw his tweet yesterday talking about how easy it is for him to make $500,000 a day, and
Maybe 600.
Oh, 600,000 a day. Look at that. Pull that ticker back up. You just,
We've been staring at tickers for 20 minutes.
No, I know, but
the Nick's here. Show him. Give him a little juice.
Look at that. It's headed towards the target here. How much did you put in one Solana and you're trying to double it right now?
We put in half a Solana and we're trying to double it.
And is that usually your average exposure on any trade kicks?
Yeah, it depends. Like if I'm feeling good, I'll put in a soul. If I'm feeling I'll put in a half a soul. If I'm like I could probably get rugged on this, I'll put in like a quarter soul.
And what's your hit rate? Like 30%?
Yeah. It like varies.
Oh, did it exit you out there?
No, it was just too quick of a wick. I'm such a there. Oh, I'm such a jeet. I would almost like just fucking market slam it right here.
Oh, we're not doing that here.
Let's have fun. Let's just see if we can get above it.
We're gonna have some fun. I was gonna say we'd run the weather report now, and we can.
No. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. It's gonna go. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Get up.
Whoa!
Another wick. There it is. There it is. Clear. Woo!
Well, cleared. It might not have went through.
No, it went through because your limit button's off.
Why doesn't it show the? Well, that's awesome, dude.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
Woo! Okay. We need to.
No, it didn't clear, but we're just gonna market sell it here.
It didn't?
No, it didn't clear the limit. It must have hit slippage limits. Yeah, I'm hitting slippage limits here.
You have 10% slippage on there, which is pretty substantial.
30%.
Now, if I really like a thing, I would have sold half. I would have sold half for a 2x and then run it.
Look at this thing running, dude.
Yeah, there's more.
We did this with Sparkcoin last time. We sold for a small gain and then it continued to run. We made the sacrifice needed for the community to.
But that's fine. You fucking made money. That's the formula right there. That's how I play the fucking trenches.
So where did you select this one from?
So we went to Pump Vision, and Kix talked about a number of different things he was looking at. This one was one that was migrating. So if you're looking at the about to graduate column and you see one migrating, you have like a couple minutes to do a little bit of due diligence and research. And then what Kix's strategy is never buy immediately. Wait for the first 1 minute candle to close. That's generally when scammers dump. And then if you see strength coming out of that first minute and you like the meme and you think there's potential legs, then you buy. And then you make money.
And if it's like, there's also some distribution side of this, like what percentage is top holders and or devs?
Yeah. Yes. But here's a perfect example because some people don't like devs holding any, but like that I'm fine with a dev with 4%. So yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna go above 400 maybe.
I have some thoughts here about like, which reminds me of your behavior versus my behavior on the NFT cycle. And I was thinking about this yesterday because I just blindly aped a bunch of memes yesterday just to see what would happen. Like I was copy trading other people, testing a bunch of things out. And yet my broader portfolio, it's over 400, did just like crushed it. My biggest thing right now is that like it seems like having more exposure. Damn, this thing is run. You just randomly selected this one?
We looked at a couple first. We looked at one. We did the due diligence and we got to the buy stage and it didn't hold a minute. So then we went back to Pump Vision and we found another one that was migrating. And then we did the due diligence and then had strength after a minute. We bought it.
That's pretty wild.
And what's weird, you gotta refresh. You gotta hard refresh the page because the volume candles get all fucked up if you don't refresh them. Because let's see what the volume actually looks like.
I sold it because I saw the volume candles low.
Yeah.
I didn't hard refresh it, and it cost me a bit.
Yeah, volume's coming down a little bit. Chart looks pretty good though. But yeah, I mean, like an alternate strategy, like I looked at the Twitter, and it's like a real low effort Twitter. So like I think you check back in 2 hours and no one's giving a fuck about this thing. But it's kind of silly funny. But like if you like something, what I like to do is I'll sell half or 2x. So then you're free rolling, right?
Mhm.
And then you can kind of just like trim in 25% chunks on the way up. But setting the limit orders is really good because since the liquidity pools are so low and there's so much volatility, if you like try to just like market sell something, you'll get you'll try to market sell it high, then it'll like wick down, and you'll get fucked. So like setting the limits is nice because it'll clear through and execute good. But yeah, this is a quick little flash in the pan meme coin. If you were super greedy, you could have gotten up to 400. But that's also like another thing to know is kind of like the ranges on these things, right?
Yeah.
Which is like a meh thing struggles to get above 250. If people are liking a little bit, it can get to like the 400. It's relatively rare just because of how many are launching. But like sometimes something can like cook up to 1 million. But like those thresholds are good to think about, like in terms of like where you want to get out of these things. Because it looks like right now, like also you can pull up the MACD. Look at the MACD curls on the 1 minutes.
On the 1 minute.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking.
Dude,
It's
you're
crazy,
in the
dude.
trenches on this. My general take is like, I actually think this trading in and out thing, most people are going to get chopped like throughout a big chunk of even the bull market, and that the biggest play here is have the majority, like have a significant meme coin bag. I'm thinking I'm underexposed. I like yesterday, for example, so I looked at my overall crypto portfolio. I was up like $50,000 or something like that.
Nice.
But my meme coin bag was up like $3,000.
But percentage much better.
But the percentage was way higher. And so then I'm just like, okay, well, if this one thing goes up a couple percent and the meme coins go up 15%, theoretically, I should have a bigger bag of meme coins. But if you're operating with random pump fund tokens, you're just going to get fucked on the in the like over the course of this market, because just the majority of these go to zero. That said, some of the bigger ones, like if you're holding Mog, if you're holding, I mean, Epic actually has been doing really well. Moo did really well yesterday. I mean, Jupiter is not a meme coin. It's meme coin infrastructure, but it's doing pretty well. Flog has absolutely been crushing it.
What's Flog at? Is it above 200 million?
Yeah. It's at 205 million.
200. Yeah, that's nice. Here's my problem, Nick, and I want to get your take on this, right? Is after I've spent time in the trenches, right, and looking at all these things, I almost like a way to like kind of compare this would be kind of, I don't do TikTok, but I watch TikTok for a period of time, right?
Mhm.
And there's like trends on TikTok, right? That like creators will all like make videos around a certain trend, or there's like something that is hot for a period of time, right? And then they go on to the next one, right? The reason, and I could just be completely stupid about this, but my struggle with some of these like other meme coins that are like in the couple 100 million and stuff like that, the benefit to them is I think you can size in a lot more, right, than you can on a low market cap meme coin. But when I see all of these things coming out of the trenches, like over the weekend, it was this whole AI meta, right? We saw Fart Coin go to 20 million, right? We saw the Truth Terminal one go to a high ass level. Look at Moodang, right? Went to 400 million. Now it's down at 86 because no one gives a fuck about Moodang anymore. My problem is when I see all of these new memes and trends and stuff like come out, I struggle to see how these old ones, some of them are going to be able to stay relevant, right? But a lot of them are just going to lose relevancy.
Just watch what's pumping, basically. I look at I have a portfolio that's exposed to a lot of them that some of them just don't do well. Yeah, where's Goat at? How's that one doing? Goat's been done surprisingly well.
It had a big dump overnight, and then it rallied back up.
I think that it's harder to call some of these to say that this is going to be lasting. Like I look at Pepe, Bonk, Mog, some of the larger.
Like Pepe is not even like moving though, right?
Yeah, it is. Pepe was up in the past. So if you look at today,
because this is what I'm just seeing on the majors, right? Just like Pepe, Whiff, Bonk.
This is the last month for Pepe. Oh shit, I shouldn't be showing.
That's fine. But here's the thing is, Nick, you and I had different styles in 2021, right?
Yeah.
And we made pretty much the exact same amount of money, which was an awesome amount of money. But you made your money on like a couple concentrated plays, and then you just held them.
Yep.
Me, I probably made 1,000 times more trades than you did and walked away with the exact same amount of money. Point being is that there's two different styles.
Yeah.
Both of them can make money. Some people may be better at one style or another style, but your style is unarguably easier from a time commitment perspective. You know what I mean? Like
it's harder I will say it's harder to hold over time.
It's harder mentally, maybe easier physically.
Basically, as new narratives come up, like the Ape Chain stuff going on right now, for example, I look at that and I say, okay, well, having some level of exposure to this area, my thesis there would be, I don't know which one is going to do the best, but I am interested monitoring each of those. And maybe, so I'll say, okay, I'll put in a few $1,000s into that particular category, let it ride, see how it goes.
Yeah.
And overall, I just think, Murad basically posted a tweet where he was saying like, I'm not trading at all. Like I'm just holding this, like his list of tickers that he had, and he has a price target on it. My general
reasonable price targets too, I'd argue.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
absurd. Okay. Yeah, you need idiots to exit on. So I like his contribution to the narrative.
But I do actually think that he has validity to some of his position here, where he thinks that these things are going to run. I agree. And I think you are looking for the index meme coins, basically, is what you're trying to identify. What are the index meme coins? Because if you can hold the index meme coins through this, you're going to get 90% of the gain with none of the volatility. You're not going to get the world's most complicated tax report. And so I think that you essentially just have to you just have to go through the cycle holding on to those with the most conviction.
I guess just my challenge is that I think that the overall mentality, because you can look at 2020, right? And you can say, what were the big meme coins running there? Like Doge and Shibu, right? But there was no pump fund infrastructure back then. I wasn't trading meme coins back then, but I don't think there was just a fucking factory of meme coins coming out, right? And so it's like
2007 or 2017.
That was more ICOs, but was a lot of it meme coins?
No, that was the ICO cycle. We had the NFT cycle, and it feels like we're in the meme coin cycle.
I guess my point being is that with like in 2020, it's like if you wanted to be in meme coins, there was such a concentration. There's only a couple ones. So everyone is just going to ape into those. And that's how they went absolutely parabolic. I think this cycle, and I'm open to be completely wrong, I think when something goes over $1 billion, I think most people in meme coins, they want to find the next billion. They want to find the next Pepe. They want to find the next thing that they can put 2,000 in and turn it into 100. And so I think that's going to create, once again, I could be completely wrong, like a lagging effect on the top meme coins, especially once they get above $1 billion. Because then I think a lot of people,
4.3 billion.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people, and that's phenomenal. But my point being is that, okay, it going to 10 billion is a 2x, right? I think a lot of people, the meme coin mentality, they would rather go find the next goat or the next Moodang and turn their 1,000 into 25,000 than put 1,000 into Pepe to make 2,000.
I'm saying it's going to go to like 50 billion though. Like the whole, because the numbers don't matter, dude. Bored Ape Yacht Club, when each token was $500,000, and so you have 500,000 times 10,000. And how high was ApeCoin at one point? So 5 billion is what Bored Ape Yacht Club went to, and it's not as liquid, so you don't get the same. Like it's a completely different.
And that's the thing, is I think the illiquidity of it helped it pump. Also, the switching costs on an NFT are way different. If you made the Bored Ape Yacht Club your identity, your profile pic, right? Like the switching costs on it was harder, and also the effort to create an NFT was and still is harder than it is just to launch a meme coin. To launch a meme coin, you need a Twitter and you need a fucking picture and you need a description.
I think you're just waiting to call the you're just waiting to watch the market. So like at the end of the day, like all you want to see is where is the market top, and ultimately the highest meme coins are going to go up to like alongside the market, and it's going to be a high beta relative to the regular tokens. And if you're flopping around from one token to the next, you are right, that is an option. Some people will leave when some token hits $1 billion. But ultimately, I'm looking at my portfolio just go up, my meme coin portfolio just go up. And I don't need to like flop around at all. Basically, like I'm just holding those positions and they're going up. Yes,
I think you'll do well. I think if I, buy a lot of crack and trade the trenches for the next 6 months, I think you and I will walk away making the same amount of money, and you would have clicked.
Kicks, you'll make more.
And
you'll make more.
10,000.
Easy
in the yellow taxi.
I'm in the city right now. I'm in the city right now. I had to come in real quick because I was listening to Nick's thesis. He's right about holding the winners once you get to a certain portfolio value, in my opinion. The bigger issue with this, though, that I'm thinking about here is so many of the people in the trenches trading meme coins are starting with $1,000 or less, and their only goal is to find the 7 to 15K market cap and run it to 400K and rinse and repeat. They're going to get chopped out. They're going to get cooked, but they're going to find one that runs to $1 million, and that's a huge win for them. And that's then when they start to allocate to some of those memes that make more sense, like the moo-moos. Like Flog at this point, I'm completely out of my Flog position for context. Completely out now. I wanted 300 mil. We got the 250 last night. I'm totally out. But I think those plays for a lot of people are like these make or break plays. And Nick, you have a substantial portfolio, and time is a bigger issue. So many people are like, their issue is they have too much time and they'd rather trade the 5, 10K market caps because of the wild upside. You're talking about, Pepe going to 40, 50 billion. That's a 12, 13x from here. My bigger thing is someone would prefer to buy a 20 to 30K market cap and trade that to 400K versus buying Pepe at 4.2. Like mentally, it's a small number theory where they feel better watching that run, and the dopamine hit that they get is significantly higher.
But you're not going to call Flog 6 times in a row, basically. Speaking of which, last night I buy your garbage that literally rugged within 30 minutes.
Hey, dude, that's the fucking game, man. That's the fucking game.
Well, Nick, it gets even worse. I lost 45 grand on that token.
I lost $200, which is basically the same thing. So, I
posted. I only got 2 death threats this morning that I woke up to. That was way better. But I even posted this either goes to 10 mil or literally rugs. There was no in between on that stupid thing. I'm so pissed about it.
But here's the perfect example, Nick. While we were talking, a Pump Fun coin just went from 100K to 1.3 million in 18 minutes.
Which one?
Eternal Loop.
Yeah, so that's a bunch of robots are in a space just making beeping noises. They're going like beep boop beep boop beep boop in a space. That's so bullish. That's so bullish. But dude, that's the thing right here. Look at that volatility. People like the volatility because it's like it's fast. When you're buying,
so are you buying this, the Loop?
I'm not in it. I got sent that at like 300, 400K, and that's still for me, that's too high. I like to buy stuff.
I would have bought this at 200 and sold it at 400 and never looked back.
I like buying the low caps. It's more fun. I find enjoyment in it. Like that one you were talking about last night, Solaria, that rug. I found it at like 700K, and even that felt too high. But I was like, this could go to 10 mil. And the game worked. That was the worst part.
And
They
it
made a
went,
functioning
and it went
game.
to 4 million easy. You were right.
I know.
You just believed too much.
That was the issue. That was the issue. It happens. It happens. We chalk it up to the game. I'll make 301 sold today. We make it all back. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Here's the thing is everybody wants the calls. They want Easy to come in and tell them Fog. By the way, I looked up Easy on Fog when he posted, and he said, like, I have so much fucking unbelievable conviction in this thing. I am sizing in under $20 million. And that was a 10x at size, because at $20 million, you can actually put a stack into that, right?
My average buy on that was 16 mil, by the way.
You can't ask someone to do that and then also hit 100% hit rate. Also, if you're following someone else into things and then you complain when it doesn't work out, you're what I call a pussy. Not you, Nick. You're not a pussy. The other people.
Well, Kicks, it's even worse because that exact
You're
thing.
not a pussy,
Flog
Nick.
was
I
a big
love you,
winner.
dude.
What is
Flog
this
was a big winner.
analysis?
Our APR was a big winner, and like those were very public
I'm
about
down
those. I was
on
like,
that one.
yeah, well, that's your fault. I'm still holding my RAPR too. And Zendao is the other one that I liked. And I think you're down on Zendao, not RAPR.
No, I'm. Well, I don't even know. I'm still holding Zen. RAPR. I just got rid of it. I couldn't watch it.
All right, let's pull up Lexapro and watch this thing rug in under a minute after it migrates.
Kicks, hearing you though talk about like your turn, because someone commented on one of your posts and you asked them to clip it where they were like, you were pretty negative meme coins 2 to 3 weeks ago. I do agree with them. I do sadly agree with them. You were pretty negative at first, and now once you got into the trenches, it started to click for you because you can quickly tell after you spend a little bit of time what's going to rug and what's not.
Yeah.
There are still times where like you can't tell, which is tough. Like there, but that's the same thing with NFTs. Like
I think
that
what I
whole
was
cycle,
more negative on 2 or 3 weeks ago was all of these people saying like, fuck VCs, fuck all this shit. Dude, this is a new thing. We're all going to go into meme coins. And I was calling out the absurdity of that take because you can't trade meme coins if VCs didn't fund Radium, if VCs didn't fund
You're
Solana.
also dumb, in my opinion, if you think VCs aren't here in some capacity. Over that, like 10 mil plus market cap stuff, there's some size in those that's not retail.
Ray just fucking bought this thing at 1.45 million. Let's go, dude.
Is that Loop? Eternal Loop, yeah. The issue is once they end this space, that's going to drop 60% in market cap.
All right. Well, I'll buy $200 right now. Let's see what happens.
Speaking of loops, I got hard rugged on a token that launched immediately, and these two fucking 16-year-old little cunts looping a video on Twitch TV.
Yeah, there's a lot of cursing going on right now. I just want to say that there's not, we don't need this level of cursing. It's not necessary.
Okay, you want my next conviction play that's sub 15 mil?
Sure, that's a little high for me, but sure.
It's Glorp. GLORP.
About Glorp.
I'm such a Glorp maxi. It's like disgusting. That's the one that I look at and I'm like, if one's gonna push here for a 2x pretty quickly, it's this one because it keeps flirting over 10 mil and continues to rally. I'm big on Glorp. I like the alien cat.
Yeah, a lot of people have been shilling Glorp in my tickers too. What about this one right here? GL Dog. They're saying it's the first Solana dog to be generated and launched on Glyph using LLM.
So I'm over all these first tokens. Most of them are betas to the underlying AI tech thing. Like you have, I'm in the first girlfriend of this AI that doesn't exist. None of them really pan out well. Like look at Sydney. Sydney went to like 10 plus mil before pulling back to sub $1 million. Like those tokens are so much more volatile because you're basically at whim to the underlying. Like Goatsy going to 500 mil. Now pulling back is where like all these betas are going to pull back even harder. And that's what I look at is like, if that, you have to basically pray that goes higher. And for me, it's like
easy. I like this meta way more than like stupid alien tickers.
Sure, for sure. But you have other stuff that pops off.
Tickers. Sorry.
Well, so I was just going to bring up a dog. When the AI meta was going crazy, a ticker launched called Maxi and it said just a normal dog. I think I bought in at like 40, 50K because it was the complete opposite of all the AI stuff. It ended up running to 1.9 mil.
And like stuff like execution on any of this stuff, dude.
Yeah, G-Dog's garbage out of not buying that shit. Lexapro is actually pumping. I thought that shit was going to rug. That shit's fucking running.
How do you get execution on these?
Are you using
I
Bullux?
increase slippage.
Are you
I go
using
30%. No, I know the app he's using. Nick, I use 30% slippage on it.
Oh, do you just
Like-
is that a setting in the app?
Yeah, it should be in your settings. You can increase slippage. I can open it up and check. But
Nice handle on GL dog. I'm in.
dude, for Bullux, I use 99% slippage with MEV protection. Like, you need high slippage just so that the order transacts. Like, sometimes you'll get bad fills, but sometimes you get incredible ones. Like, you can catch a 100K fill when the token's 140 if someone sells into that fill. There's like a lot of like smaller intricacies that you have to almost like play into with me.
It's not. I don't see anything in here that enables me to do that.
I'll double check it when I see it in a little bit. But that's the thing. There is the slippage thing is a big thing with a lot of this stuff because the memes are so volatile. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just think meme coins are going to run way harder than NFTs did because the infrastructure for them is so much better. There's mobile apps already live, and anybody can just use Apple Pay now to fund the custodial wallet and buy these things.
I mean, we'll see how this all pans out here, dude. I can't get any execution on this thing.
Yeah, you got to be using Bullux, bro.
I got it. I'm
What
in
are you
this.
in on?
Than I do.
I'm in this. What is this thing that we bought, Ray? Loop.
We bought Eternal Loop.
Oh, that's
What's
so
it at?
that's so 10 minutes ago.
We're
Is it,
sitting
though?
at
I don't
1.3 mil, down a bit. Spaces participation continuing to go up though. Kicks bought this ticker.
You sell Loop the second that space ends.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
I'm up so far on this trade.
Yeah, you're looking good. You got in a better fill than I did. The slippage saved you
How do you know my fill?
because you said you bought it, and at some
Oh,
point
yeah.
it was like between these two
Yeah.
tickers. Yeah. So I imagine you're somewhere like 1.2, 1.3 range.
More like 1.1, I think.
Ooh. Well, now we're all down.
Yeah, now I'm down 20%.
So we've managed to get through just the initial segment on today's show. We haven't ran the weather report. We haven't talked about anything else. Honestly, you could probably skip the weather report, but I think we should probably talk a little bit about Ape Chain and the Ape Chain launch. I don't know if anybody has been
Wait,
watching this.
Ray, real quick. Did we go over meme coin Monday?
No, I was going to do that tomorrow when we're all together.
Okay.
I was just going
Out
to
on GL dog.
Yeah, because originally it was going to be me and Kick, so I figured we'd extend it another day. I think you're going to be cooking there. Anyway, so ApeCoin went live over the weekend. We saw initial memes run. We saw some new dApps launched. Initial memes that have been running included. We had. Sorry, I'm bringing this up.
What's up with this
Curtis,
toptrader.xyz? Is that like a good site for because I saw it yesterday and it seems
It's fun.
it seems like a trading game where you put in 10 ape, right? And you try and you only trade leverage.
Yep. Yeah, and the leverage is 500 or 100, 500, 1,000 x leverage. So it's like really schizophrenic ADHD trading. It's not actually real money that you're trading. 10,000 ape, the 10 ape is worth 10,000 USDA or something like that. They're fake game currency. And the whole thing is every day from 3 p.m. till 12 noon the next day. What?
Kicks,
I just
Kicks
hit a
is
2x
cooking.
on GL dog. Get out of here.
There you go. Nick, it's a trading game, and every day they run a competition from 3 p.m. to 12 noon the following day, and they
And key froze.
and some other things that they give out to people that win the pseudo trading game.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I
enter
see.
as many times as you want. If you get knocked out, you can continue to enter in.
How do you find the tokens? Is there someone said there was like a pump fund equivalent on
Yeah, so it's called Ape Express is the pump fund, but on Trader, the top trader, it's only listed tokens. So it's all predetermined. You can only trade what they have on there. It's mostly majors, some other memes. It's like a handful of tokens for a top trader.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. You have to agree to their terms of use. Interesting. So you can check this out. So what's the move here? You go to what is the name of that site? Top Trader.
Toptrader.xyz is the website for The
And then
competition stuff.
you look at what tickers are doing well.
No, it's actual tickers. Top Trader's not memes. It's like you can trade leverage on Ape Coin.
Oh,
ETH.
okay.
It's basically like a fake Bloomberg. You're like in a competition. You're trying to like out trade everybody else like on leverage, but you're not actually trading easy, right? Like it's like simulated
Not
trading.
real
off of
money.
real data.
Guys,
It's real data.
The point I'm trying to get is how do I find the ape tickers?
So
Ape.express. It's a totally different website.
Okay. So you go to explore on the ape tickers site and just look at what's pumping here.
Basically, Dex Screener now supports
I'd
it.
buy Dumbledore.
yeah, I would be looking at Dex Screener, and I'd be
Yeah.
if you filter by all platforms, you can filter by Ape Chain on Dex Screener, and that'll give you a list of what's trending. You can sort by volume and see like where volume is. So Curtis, and then you'll see like your 5 minute, 1 hour, 6 hour, 24-hour change. I'd probably be using Dex Screener for tickers.
Dude, I would just be on BullX on Pump Fund, dude.
I'm down
That's where
40% on that stupid trade, Ray.
dude, you
I'm
bought a
down
coin
more.
over $1 million, man. That's a new coin above $1 million. You better bet that thing is fucking
It's the
like
future.
Dude, the
of
second the
finance.
space ends, it goes to 200K. Tops.
that's like
It's
the
not lower.
sentient AI, Nick. You could have bought GL Dog, gotten in and out for 50% in 2 minutes, man.
I
Well,
think
Pull
it's
up
the
the
future of
pull
finance.
up the MACDs on this, man. You may be able to buy the dip here, double down.
The MACD is crazy on these charts. All right, we might be swinging back here.
My MACD's broken on BullX, dude. Talk to your boys, easy.
I'll send them a message, let them know that specifically Kicks' account.
30-second MACD issues on Kix's account.
Yeah, do you have the MACD up on yours? Yeah,
see
yeah.
it?
So that's a good. This is
No,
a good
I'm
buy
currently
right
in a
here.
cab.
There's a good buy low right here. On trying to catch the first 1 minute curl. Probably goes back up to 1.5 million.
My concern is that the space listenership has now dropped from a peak of 640 down to 425.
Well,
That's
you're
not
looking
good.
at core fundamentals there.
Yeah, obviously, these are the things you need to be looking at when you're trading.
I think you still if it can curl up nicely here. What do the trades look like?
All I see is buys coming in at this point. Ignore that last one. We're looking very strong here.
10 soul
Ooh,
buy
10,
right
10,
there.
10 Solana buy. I always see.
Can we look at the chart?
I mean, yeah, we can do whatever. I'm just the man who clicks the buttons.
This is looking
Yeah,
like
we need a curl
serious
here. We need a curl up
consolidation
to
here.
1.5.
I'm liking this. I'm
Mhm.
liking this.
Yeah, they just got to hold this spaces for a little bit.
So,
You get a 50% on it.
So on the board, on the Ape Chain, what are we thinking here? Like, should I buy the board token? It's only got a 13 million market cap.
I would buy Curtis. Curtis is the one that I think is going to just be like the clear winner.
Well, maybe get Curtis and board.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Curtis is a fun meme coin name.
All right. Got to go. Love you guys.
Love you.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'm wrong on this MACD curl because you're right. The spaces counts drop in volume. Let me refresh the volume. Volume's looking a little weak. I would just full port exit. Take your licks.
All right, we're now down on the day, but we're having fun.
The one, man. I saw this at 2K. It just bonded.
Another thing about ApeCoin and the Ape Chain, only 2% of or 2.2% of ApeCoin supply has been bridged as of 5:50 a.m. this morning.
Bridge to where is it?
To Ape Chain. So total liquidity available in terms of Ape is still fairly low over.
What is the back end of Ape Chain? What are they using?
I think it's an optimism chain.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. What I would say is I'm definitely impressed with their launch. Kind of remind me of like when they launched Mutants. I thought that was really fun. Kind of just like launch the chain just out of the gate. I like that they have meme coins on there. Also, like, they have some like actual apps like coming on as well. A lot of people were like fighting it for it being called Ape Chain because they're bored apes, but like, dude, also like ape is like a word in the vernacular of crypto. So I don't think that FUD's very valid. I just think like the struggle is like, if you're trying to compete on the meme coin front, you're just not going to beat Solana. It's just not going to happen. But I think it's fun to have some things on there They have a loyal community, and I know a lot of people like ETH like native stuff, and they have great infra. They have native yield. They have a lot of things going for it. But if I were them, I'd almost position just for like, like the top trader. I think that's a fun app. If they can get some other games on there, I think that could be good. If I were just them, I wouldn't try to put all the eggs in the Ape Express basket, just because like from an infrastructure perspective, all these different things, you're so far behind on Solana. It's just like, unless you have a big differentiator, how are you going to beat, Pump Fund and all that? That would just be my hesitancy there.
Battle Plan is cool too.
If they can get, is that game from the, this art looks like it's, what's their names? Punk's Comics, that whole team.
Yep. Yeah. So
that is from them.
Yeah. Initially they built on,
Arbitrum. Then they went to Zai. Then they went somewhere else, and now they're on Ape Chain. But I think they'll probably stay here for.
So they're building like on-chain matchmaking and rewards that like their infrastructure other teams can build on. So like they're like the infrastructure behind the arcade, and they have some of their own teams as well.
It was really good tech, and I mean, I think once again that is kind of my like sad thing about meme coins, even though I'm full blown addicted on Pump Fund now. But like they put a lot of effort into building this like on-chain competitive matchmaking. I played their game at the San Francisco video game conference. It's a fun game. But also it doesn't have speculation vehicles in it. That's a challenge.
Is this their main game like at this point?
For punks or for apes?
Dookie Dash would probably be there.
For punks.
Punks.
Oh, for punks, yeah, it's Battle Plan essentially. Yep.
Yeah, Battle Plan is the game built on top of Reboot GG.
And sorry, I keep calling them punks. What's that world called?
So they have the Planet DAO. They have, I don't know, I can't think of it. It's like
when you say they,
it's G.
Right now, they're pretty much just Reboot GG, Battle Plan.
I'm blanking on the name, man.
Pixel Vault.
Pixel Vault. There you go. Interesting.
Yeah, their entire focus now is, like Kick said, on Reboot and Battle Plan, and it has been for a little bit of time.
Did the NFTs pump at all?
I can check, but I don't think so. I haven't seen a Pixel Vault NFT cross the leaders in terms of like being up 10% or more in the last year.
How's my Jupiter token doing? It's worthless. Planet DAO.
All right, in and out of Croman.
You did another trade?
Yeah. Let's see. I made $5.
That's not right.
Wow.
In and out. 10
I
seconds.
just keep losing. Dude, every one of these trades I've lost like $50. It starts to add up over time.
Did you sell out?
You're buying things.
I think I'm out.
You're buying things like after they've ran up. You got to catch them on the run up. Here you go. This is right down your alley. Apple Intelligence.
Which
just bonded.
What's the ticker?
Apple AI. Let's do some scanning. Okay, holder count. Oh, hard rug. Yeah, don't buy that. That thing's gonna rug like a fucking Persian.
So holders right now, looking at this, there's no icons next to any of them. Sometimes you have to hard refresh here too, Kicks, to pick them up. I've noticed, but yeah, I'm not seeing any bots icons on the holders. So that means that this is likely all like bundled initial purchases.
Yeah, the first 30 seconds, they'll get some dummies to buy in, and they're just gonna take this and go get a steak dinner.
Right, and you're not seeing any sells out of those. You're seeing a couple people trade it in terms of bots, but mostly buys.
Hard rug detected.
Yeah, so you'll see this go to zero almost immediately.
Well, let's watch it then. I want to see that go to zero.
It's fun to watch. Hold up.
Are they gonna sucker someone in?
Yeah, they'll sucker a couple like buys in after migration, and then they'll just.
How much do they end up making off of that?
Probably a couple grand tops.
Couple grand?
Yeah, maybe just $1,000. Depends on how many dumb people are on Pump.Fun right now.
I mean, is that not the play then in this market?
You can literally launch a token and snipers will come in and buy it, and you can just sell it and you can make 0.1 Sol.
Wait, but you were just talking about thousands.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's even
There's
more
a little more
absurd than-
sophistication here. So like they're running like their own bot that's distributing Sol between a bunch of wallets. They're buying it on all of those. It's all automated.
Yeah.
And then they're dumping it all at the same time. So it's like
Yeah.
a little more involved than just like
Nick,
creating-
I've literally bought one of these at a 20 market cap and I put in 0.25 Sol, and the second I fucking did it, they rugged the whole thing. Like they probably just made 2.5 Sol on it. That's how, like, these guys are not Western scammers. They're third world country scammers. Like $50 to them, that's a fucking cook of a scam.
Someone said a little financial fraud never hurt. Exactly. I think our audience is getting it. Yeah, I'm saying yes. Should you automate this thing? The bottom line is if you end up buying, like, who's in the wrong here? The creator or the buyer?
Well, they're
I
all the
think-
same person in these rugs. So
I
you're
think
committing.
creating an assist.
These
I think
people
you're
are
creating
committing
traffic.
fraud for sure.
Yeah.
This is pretty textbook fraud, I think.
Like if you're
I
just
don't know
buying
how
them on
much.
one
I don't know
wallet
how
or
much.
something,
I don't know
yeah.
how much wiggle room they are. But if they're in fucking Nigeria, I don't think they're worried about the Department of Justice.
I mean, if you can code the bot, you know.
I think the better play, dude. I think you could code a bot just to profitably trade Pump.Fun because there's a formula.
To profitably trade Pump.Fun.
Yeah, just like you set like your like indicators, thresholds, like what you're looking for, and you just had this thing like throwing money. Like what I was telling you about, like if you go to Pump.Fun
I
and
agree
you
with
just
Half Basic here, by the way, who says that textbook fraud is a great ticker.
yeah, oh for sure.
That could be your first ticker you launch with your bot system, Nick.
If like, but the like if you understand how Pump.Fun works, so like for example, there's these snipers and they literally, as soon as any token launches, they throw money into it because their whole play is they're getting in at a 4K market cap and they're going to like turbo dump your thing. That's why the game is so complex and there isn't set things. Like for example, some coins that absolutely cook, they do bundle out of the gate. And the reason why they bundle out of the gate is so that these automated bot snipers don't snipe a bunch of supply on a good token at a 4K market cap, because they're just going to ruin the token. Because if you own 3% from 4K, as soon as it migrates, you're just going to redwick the shit out of it. So even legit meme coins, they'll bundle 40% of supply out of the gate because by then the market cap's 20, 30K. At least the people getting in can't like, you know, turbo wreck it.
I mean, it makes me want to drop a ticker, dude. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with dropping a ticker. The thing is that like it's like, I don't know, it's like going up to space, farting, and then asking anyone down on Earth if they smelt it. Meaning like
Sorry,
just
what?
launching a token, no one's gonna care about it. You'd have to launch the token and then share the ticker, and then it would fucking cook.
I know we share it. Who are we dumping on though? Ourselves?
Well, I mean, when you share it, you're dumping on anyone who follows you at that point.
yeah.
All right.
Let's see what they do here. First 30 seconds, it's gonna rug.
Wait, do you just bought?
No.
I
This
may
is
be
what we
wrong
did
on
the
this one.
analysis on. We said it looks like it's a straight rug.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one. Let's see. We're on the 30s. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Out,
Yeah, there was the bot.
and someone bought it.
You see the FOMO that they created though? They like fake pumped it above 100K. And these are all the bots like fake buying. Yeah, this thing's cooked. There, see it?
Yeah.
That's all the insiders dumping.
Um,
And it's gone.
Yep.
See? Dude, I literally, it's so easy to see when a thing's a rug, man.
It's
This
really
is
muscle
like-
memory. It's like with NFTs too. Like when you were trading NFTs in 2021, you had a good idea of like what was going to
100%.
have legs and what was just a straight up rug.
100%.
You'd be looking at holder counts. You'd be looking at all that stuff. It's the same thing. It's just a little more complex now. And I saw an interesting post by Sisyphus yesterday that I'm going to bring up that like really highlights like how it feels. And it's essentially like he says, really, this is one of the first times that the degree of difference in your speed to process new info has mattered in crypto since early DeFi era.
Oh,
think
I
we're
fucking
entering something
completely
resembling a new
agree.
frontier. So expect this to persist.
Like, if you want to catch absolute cooks out of the gate, you need to be able to look at the socials. So look at the Twitter, look at the website, look at the top holders, look at the trades, and form an analysis in under 30 seconds. Start to finish.
And then every 10 seconds you take, you're probably taking like a 2x off the table, essentially.
It seems so stressful.
It's so much fun.
If that's what you call fun.
It can be both.
It's fun. It's stressful. Like, so when I first started this, I was like, I don't know anything, so I'm going to lose money. So I started out with just like 0.25 SOL, like until you get the formula, right? Like, you don't have to like get rugged for $1,000. You can get rugged for like $10, and like that's your tuition.
I'm interested in this ticker.
Which one?
Just making a token.
Oh yeah, you should. I think it's fun. I think it's healthy. I think it's American.
The issue is how you promote it. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And then how you sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like how clear you are about those things. That's my thought.
Yeah.
How clear about, well, here's the way that it would work. I'd come up with the token. I'd say it on this show. I'd tell nobody when I'm selling, but after they've pumped it, boy, am I going to take advantage of those losers.
I think that's fine. One lesson I learned, just don't post it on Twitter when it's a low market cap. Because I found a coin I liked, and I was like, cool. I like shared it to some people, and then I'm like, I'm going to share it to my followers on Twitter. Don't do that, because there's bots on Twitter, and if you have over a certain follower count, like then bots will come in and buy the coin and then turbo wreck the coin. So like,
really?
Yeah, 100%. Some guy called me a fucking idiot on Twitter, and I was like, how was I supposed to know that this thing is so sophisticated that they have bots scraping Twitter, looking from tickers, pump.fun tickers, so that they can the bots can ape in, gobble up all the supply, and then dump on the normal people that are 45 seconds too late. Sausage is probably going to be a rug.
How much does it cost to create a ticker?
It's honestly like free.
Yeah, it's like a 0.01 SOL. You know what's fun? If your token goes to bonds, if it gets above 64K market cap, they give you a half a SOL as a reward. Just a little pat on the back, a little $75. You can go get yourself a fucking half a meal in New York City for dinner, you know?
So much value there.
But I think there's really cool things that you can make, like from meme coin perspectives. I think the thing is that like, you just have to be, if you're the launcher or whatever, like you have to be like transparent about like, because some people think that like, then it's going to be your job to like continue to then in time. But that's what I don't get. Cause like, for example, Fartcoin, right? Whoever launched Fartcoin.
So
they're not doing anything.
How much Solana do you buy when you launch a ticker?
You generally should buy
half a SOL?
At least one SOL, if not 2 or 3, to keep the snipers out. And generally, everyone can do it a different way, but like what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like launch the coin. You're supposed to sell the entire dev supply so that you get the snipers out, and then you need to wait a couple of minutes for the snipers to dump.
I'm in for 3 SOL.
Cool. Now dump that on the snipers that just came in.
Snipers are going to come in. Wait, what do you mean?
They're already in.
Okay, so I just launched a ticker on here. How do I view it?
Yeah, you need to dump and you need to get the snipers out.
Sorry, how do you view it?
It in the bottom right, there should have been a little notification. You just created a coin.
Yeah, it does. I see that. Yep. Okay, so that ticker is.
Now dump your whole supply and get the snipers out, and it'll take a couple minutes maybe for them to sell at a loss, and then you rebuy back in, and then you can share it. Yeah, else those snipers. Look at the snipers; they own like 3% of your supply at 4K. So like, They're
Yeah,
just gonna,
I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I guess no, the dev. I'm the dev.
Yes, you are.
No, people are selling. So I own 10% of the supply.
Okay. you
Someone
put in
owns
all-
3.85%, and then the
Yeah,
bonding.
so dump on that, dude. That sniping piece of shit.
So how much do I sell of it? 50% of my fraud?
Or sell all of it.
Okay.
And then wait for them to exit, and then you can buy back in.
So literally just click place trade and exit all of it.
There's not snipers coming in. There's not snipers coming in, Kicks. I bought that 3.5%.
Did you?
Yeah. Half a soul.
Okay, so I just sold
So
it.
look at the top holders. How many holders are there?
There's not many. 4 holders.
So I just
Three
dumped
holders.
it, and now I'm buying back 3 soul.
Yeah, well, I guess you didn't need to because I didn't know that there was no snipers. I guess they thought you were a piece of shit.
All right, so now I own a bunch of this.
Okay. And this is probably going to bond in like
It's
5 minutes.
pumping. How do you know? Are you seeing the ticker? Oh, you put it up here.
Yeah, he put it up, so now it's probably
What the hell?
It's probably going to migrate in like under 2 minutes.
Dude, how did you see that? How did you see the?
He probably saw it on new coin creation.
I brought up Pump Vision and I looked to figure out what you put in.
This
He
one
literally
is
sniped you.
This one is complete fraud. I'm expecting to lose all my money on this. How high does it have to pump before it goes on?
60K.
Dude,
So wait,
whoever's
are
buying
you not
this
are you not the sniper that owns you're not XTC C8, are you?
No, I'm ED1, I think. Let's see, what am I?
You're JDQQK.
No, I am.
He's JD.
And you don't have to say
Actually,
who
I'm
you
not
are.
a sniper. I'm
There was a sniper that got in, but
Yeah.
I guess that's okay.
this guy, RN.
When does it transition?
60K.
So this is fraud. Which was
You are not supporting this ticker. You just wanted to put total fraud into the world.
You will lose money on this ticker, by the way. Like that is the whole idea of the ticker. We just kind of wanted to prove out the thesis that a guy in Nigeria could literally make a fortune on it. Someone says, what's the contract address? It starts with CU. What is it? CUOTS.
The issue, though, is that person doesn't have a platform.
What person? The Nigerians?
Right.
Well, we're calling this fraud, so that's the beginning of this. And I want to be clear.
This is fraud.
You're a dumbass if you buy this. We will not do anything with this. We will not support anything with this.
And then it migrated.
It migrated?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's migrating.
Nice picture.
This looks like fraud. This is literally what we were aiming for.
Well, the dev holding 8% definitely looks like fraud to me.
Holding what percent?
8%.
That's probably me.
It is you. You created it.
So what percentage is the right percent to have if you're going to let something actually run?
3%. It's fine.
Yeah, 3%.
4%.
Burn 4.
I've seen some even cook at 7%. I think
so I can burn some, Ray?
Yeah.
So how do I do that?
Go to Soul Generator, right, Ray?
I don't know if you can burn percentages that way. I'll need to look at it. Basically, you can send soul directly to or you can send tokens directly to the burn address. I haven't done it. So
Did this person really buy 10 soul? You are a fucking dumbass, Overarch. If you buy this, you are completely dumb. So I want to. How do
they're not dumb. I don't think anyone bought 10 soul.
I feel like the righteous thing to do here is for me to get 3 soul back and burn all the rest and move on with my life.
No, you're locked in on this. You need to pay the Dex screener now.
What?
Yeah, you gotta hit up Nintendo in his DMs and figure out
pay for
what your life is now.
What are you talking about?
You got to pay $299 for the Dex screener, so it looks more legit.
Who do you do that to? What? Sorry,
You go to
what do you
Deck
mean?
Screener and you pay him $299. I don't know how to do it, but that's people say, yeah. See, Jess Stefano said pay Dex, bro. So you kind of have to do that now.
So what do you do that on Twitter?
I think you go to Deck Screener to do that. If
Dex?
you Google Dex Screener, pay Dex, enhanced token info, marketplace, Dex Screener / products, token - info. It's $299.
Can you put the link in here?
Yeah. Get that enhanced info. Maybe spin up a Telegram while you're at it.
No.
Yeah, maybe and you throw together a website real quick as well,
I could do one in Claude for you.
and then get some moderators for the Telegram. You'll need a couple of them. You'll need people to do raids. You'll need to buy the software kit for that.
Maybe you could host an LLM on your local computer.
It's like having a baby. Everyone tells you to do it, and then you have it, and you're like, I have to change its fucking diaper. I have to feed it. I have to make sure it doesn't die. It constantly
Give me the
whines at
link.
me.
Give me the link for Dex Screener. I'm gonna do this as a
I
favor.
linked it in private chat.
Okay, I'm buying the fucking Dex Screener because y'all for enhanced token. So I pay the $299. You guys are forcing my hand here.
Mhm.
Okay, so then, and why is that beneficial?
I don't know.
I think it gets you listed on their main screen in terms of like tokens, and I think it gives advanced information of the token when you look at it on Dex Screener.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay the $300. I can pay with like ETH.
I have no idea. I've never done it.
Yeah, I think you can pay with a variety of payment things, I would imagine.
Okay, yeah, it looks like I can just pay for this.
Sweet. And make sure you comment that on the Pump.Fun ticker that you paid the Dex.
How do I? What do you mean post a comment?
One step at a time. Process the payment. There's a lot of people relying on you.
Fraud.
Right now.
You are a true degen if you buy it. Complete idiot. Okay, that's what I'm putting for the description in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's asking for links and other things. Oh, I got to upload the image, which was fraud. Invalid aspect ratio.
It's okay. Just resize it.
Oh my God, dude. 650 by 650. Okay, I think this will work. Take this. So I'm gonna call this fraud square.
So let's look at this. Let's do some analysis here, Kick. So we had a very heavy dump after the second 30-second candle. So you're not buying this ticker here. Definitely.
I mean, it's rallying impressively. I think the dumps, probably the sniper may have gotten out. Looks like it. The sniper exited there. Probably some people on the live stream were like, hey, I'm going to get out. I don't know. This guy's going to pay for Dex. Looks like it rallied off the news that the dev is indeed going to pay for the Dex.
You need USDC. What the hell is going on? Oh, I can pay with ETH. Connect wallet, MetaMask. Boom. Why am I paying this? I'm just giving away money.
It's just part of the game.
But I don't understand, like, what I gotta put in my address. Okay.
Sean Call wants to know what's the roadmap.
Like an image, a banner here. It adds whatever links are included.
There is no roadmap. This thing is you're a dumbass if you buy this.
Maybe you could link to the roadmap and just make it a blank page.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. And you could even maybe draw some circles on it and put question marks inside the circle. And then at the bottom of it, put like key question mark equals nothing.
Okay, and then how do I burn tokens associated with this? So I bought this thing, so I paid the 300 on Dex Screener.
Awesome.
What do I do now?
Next step, spin up a Telegram.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay. Next step would be
post a reply on the Pump Fund.
Yeah, and say, yo, Dex is paid. Woohoo.
Just paid for deck screener. Okay. And that, what was the name of this ticker?
Fraud.
No, I know, but textbook fraud. Textbook fraud. I'm gonna see if there's a. Yeah, hold on one second. Give me 2 seconds here. We're gonna add a little bit. People wanted utility. There, watch out for what's coming. Namecheap. What meeting? No, we're not doing that.
Tell them we're busy.
We're watching the making of a token, but I have to burn.
Yeah, some of your holdings. People probably sketched out by the 8%. And then you can also comment that. I'm almost done with the website, Nick.
Really?
Yeah. Just give me a couple more minutes.
Okay,
right.
1 second. I just purchased a domain.
Awesome. Cool.
We got textbookfraud.com coming in.
Okay, cool. And then I got the first iteration of the website.
Where do I go burn my tokens?
Hold on. I need your feedback. Ray, could you pull this up on the big screen?
Yeah.
That link I just sent over. I need feedback from Nick on it. Just want to make sure it's what he's looking for.
Yeah, this looks good. And where you say please invest responsibly, just say you'll lose everything.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'll make some edits.
Now, are you going to give me the HTML for that?
Yeah. Okay.
What is that noise that's happening?
Notifications. Let me mute them. Very unprofessional. Sorry.
So how do I view this? Where do I go view this ticker? I guess on you were using.
What did you say to change? Please invest responsibly to?
You're going to lose all of your money.
Okay. And do you want to send me that image that you used, and I'll put that picture in the middle?
What am I going to do? Just text it to you?
It'd be a lot easier if you could maybe put it in Discord since I'm on my computer.
Discord? You people using Discord?
Slack's fine too.
Hold on. Someone sold their bag.
I'm seeing this across Telegram groups now talking about I'm asking how to get you burned. I think you can do it right on Pump Fun.
On Pump Fun, I can burn.
I don't know. That's what Deep said, but I don't know if. Hold on. They're telling me Soul Incinerator, but I'm looking at Soul Incinerator and I'm not seeing an option to burn a % of tokens. I'm only seeing burn burn all tokens. So you would need to move tokens you want to keep or move the tokens you want to burn into a different wallet.
Okay, we're supposed to do this group call.
I'd push that back a little bit. This is important stuff. All right.
Oh, you know what I could do? I could send a chunk of the tokens to another wallet and then burn it from there.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so if you send them to a different wallet, you can go to Soul Incinerator and burn that from that wallet.
I just sent you the HTML for your website. On Slack.
Sorry, what? Dude, Slack, Discord, I'm like overwhelmed right here. For the one step at a time. I'm burning tokens, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have oh my God, Easy's at my fucking door. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, perfect. Tell him he's in late. Did you tell him about this?
Clemente asked me what the ticker was. He goes, I can't believe Nick launched a pump fund. What the fuck? And then like waited a minute and then he said, what's the ticker?
Well, he didn't launch it. He asked an AI if it was a good idea, and the AI said yes and launched it.
Okay.
Did Easy get in?
Yeah, he's in my building, so I'm gonna
No,
say.
in on the coin.
Oh.
Easy will be able to help you.
Door is unlocked. Okay, so what do I? So
Yeah,
I want to keep my 3 soul,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna get rid of. So I have way too much of this. This is worth too much. So I have $11,000 in here right now or more. So
Yeah,
let me
you burn half.
at least 50%. So let's just test that right now. So I send this to one of my other wallets real quick
Yes.
and burn it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna send it here, and I'm gonna burn 40 million of it right now.
$40 million worth. Damn, that thing
No,
really pumped.
40 million tokens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I send this to another wallet. 1 second. Confirm send. And then where do I go? Soul Incinerator?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll send that link in the private chat here.
I have it soul-incinerator.com.
Yes.
And
Tokens tab.
Nix DeFi, agree and close. Connect wallet. Phantom. And I go to tokens. It's not showing the token on here on Soul Incinerator.
You have the right wallet connected.
How do I burn a token? We just launched a token, but I want to burn it.
Launched it?
Yeah, so
You bought the whole thing?
I own 7% of it.
You launched textbook fraud?
Yeah.
It's pumping right now.
No, I know, but I'm trying to burn it. I want to get rid of a chunk of it. We thought we were fucking around, but I want to burn it because.
But tell him you paid. Hey, he's a little worried. Tell him you paid for the DEX screener. Tell him
I
that.
paid for the DEX screener. I paid $300.
And tell him the website's about to come online.
And the website's about to launch. I bought textbookfraud.com.
So are you gonna pump this token or what?
No, I'm not going to tweet it out.
No, on the website it says it's going to 0. We did the math.
What's that?
What?
What's the floor of it? Oh my god, dude.
200,000. Hold on. Can I? How do I burn this token?
I don't know.
No one can figure out how to burn the token.
Isn't there just a burn address on
Wait, can't you
Solana?
see it on Soul Incinerator?
Can't you just send it to a burn address on Solana?
It's not on there. Hold on 1 second. I can show the on my screen so people can see it. Where is the look? I'm connected with this other wallet that I just sent this to. I don't see anything.
I saw it earlier. I'm not seeing it anymore because I saw it on mine as well, but I don't see it. I don't see it on my Soul Incinerator anymore. I don't know. It might just be some bug right now. But I definitely saw fraud on there. I definitely saw it on there 5 minutes ago.
I'm looking at another one here. You can use solana-token.net. Is this guy a scammer? Alert, I am the
No, I think that one is correct.
what?
The Solana.net one.
Okay. So I can connect my wallet. Let's see if this works. Is this on the screen? So what do I do here? My tokens. What? It is the wallet, but where? Oh, here you go.
Burn it.
How do I burn this?
Or you click on it.
Go to token net. Up at the top.
What?
Token net. Oh, let's create. There should be up here.
Maybe on the pump fund tab.
Oh, whoops. Hold on 1 second. This token address is. Oh, here we go. So I can take 40.
Hit the tab to burn it. You're minting. Hit the no. You're minting.
Oh,
Hit the thing to burn it. Yeah.
burning.
Can you ask Easy for some feedback on the website?
Is that URL still valid?
Mm-hmm. But there's a new one. Let me send you the new one because I changed according to your feedback.
This is his website. So did this burn? Yeah, it's gone. All right. So we burnt a huge chunk of it. I should sell more. Dude, this is too much money.
You're selling it?
No.
Oh, no,
Sorry,
he means
sorry,
burn
sorry,
it.
sorry. Burning is
Burn
what
the
I
whole
meant.
thing.
That's a bad.
No, but I spent 3 Sol.
Burn the whole thing. If you sell any of it, that's so fucked. You launched the token, burn the whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna sell more. Or hold on, I'm
Burn
gonna
the
send
whole
more
thing.
to burn it. While I think about Easy's ethics here.
You launched it. I was gone for 20
He didn't.
minutes.
He launched it. He didn't sell it to people. They bought it out of the bonding pool.
They bought it out of the bonding pool. These people. So hold on. So I'm gonna send
Max.
15 million.
What?
Hold on. I'm
This is
sending
the next thing.
I'm sending 15 million more. I'm about to burn 15
Oh wow,
million.
the dev's down to 4%. That's great.
Hold on, it's about to go down even more. So I just sent it. Well, how do I refresh this? Oh, select wallet. I want my $300 back. It's actually $600 because it was 3 Sol and 3 Sol. Or 300 and 3
You
Sol.
launched the token. You selling any immediately fucks everybody.
Does it though?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Dev's
it's,
selling's
I
bullish,
put the
right?
money into the liquidity pool. That's my money that went in there. Okay, so I'm burning more. 1915739.8. Okay, 19 million tokens more about to be burned. Burned. People are dumping it.
Yeah, because you're saying you're gonna sell it. That's literally why.
I think it's fine if he sells 3 Sol, right? Just to get break even.
Dude, okay, well, here's what I'm down to. So I got rid of my main wallet is down to. What does it say on the site? I don't even see any of it actually on here. Did I just burn all of it?
No, you had 30 mil. It's right there.
Maybe you should just buy more here and swing trade it up to 600K.
Hold on. So did I send 100% of it over to
No, you still have it right there.
where?
Go back to another wallet.
No, I know,
Oh,
but
yeah, you did. Yeah, you sent it all.
oh
This is peak entertainment value right here.
no, I still have.
That's less than
Okay, I don't have any. Yeah, I have 1 penny. So
You
okay,
could sell
so
a penny. I think people would be fine with you selling a penny.
I have 15 million of this remaining. Let's click on fraud. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah, you sold it all.
No,
Or I mean, it's 0%. Like Dev 0%. That's bullish.
Burn more of it.
I'm gonna need to share this in my alpha chats now. 1 sec.
You guys put a volume bot on this?
a what?
A volume bot?
No. What do you mean a volume
You
buy?
can see the 0.01 buys coming in. You'll see that.
No, that's just the people, man.
What do the comments say?
The comments are saying, got me an 11x.
You have 15 minutes.
Choose Rich needs to step in with a tweet. Shut your mouth, dude. Alfalfa is dumb.
The chart, it's a nice looking chart.
It is a good looking chart. We have textbook fraud. So I have too much of this still.
Burn the rest.
Easy. What do we think? Do I get 3 Sol out of this or no?
This is the least fraudulent fraud coin I've ever seen.
Post in the comments, guys. Do I get 3 Sol out of this or no?
No, I think you should buy 3 Sol right here and then sell the 3 Sol at 600K for 6 Sol profit.
So buy in here.
Yeah, you got to go in deeper into the hole.
So I burn and then buy.
Yeah, see, I just mentioned it and look at the wick.
I just gave money to people. I spent $300 and then 3 Sol. I just spent $750.
Welcome to being a meme coin dev, man. It's hard out in the streets.
This is fucked up. Easy's too ethical here, dude. Okay, so right now I have 15 million remaining. I'm getting rid of. I mean, I got to get rid of like 90% of this.
I'll give you $300. Give me your address.
So, okay, I'm putting my. I'm putting my address. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Buy 3 more Sol. It's obviously going to
I'm
a million.
putting my address in here.
For donations.
In the comments, you guys make donations, and then I'll burn the fucking.
This is a new meta. This is a new meta. The dev burns everything, pays for the decks, and asks for donations. Dude, that's bullish, dude. Look at the candle.
So hold on, we're down to 15 million fraud. Where's the burner? Okay, so let me come back here and see what this says. If I burn,
check your wallet for donations.
Well, hold on. I'm focused on the burning.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to disrupt you. Sorry,
dude. So I'm taking this token, and I'm burning. What are we doing here? Actually, here's the thing. What you could do is I will accept donations in fraud. So that like give me $300 of fraud.
then you have to sell. I think it's cleaner just for you to get sold.
And you'll burn 50% of the donations.
No, if you guys give me too much of the fraud, I'm going to sell. I'm gonna sell it as well. So send me fraud to the token, the address that I put.
How many? No, just people will donate to you the more money they make. How many donations have you got so far?
I haven't even checked, but let me burn.
Just go check real quick for me, please.
Hold on, let me just burn more of this. So I'm gonna burn load token. It says I have 15 million of this. I'm about to burn more, so I'm sending 10 million is about to be burned. Ready? 10 million more burned. I'm down to 5 million in this wallet.
Goes to jail speed run.
Can't go to jail if you didn't make money. Didn't Abraham Lincoln say that?
I received
160
1 Sol so far.
Man, there's some real assholes out there, huh?
Dude, look at these people. They're praying cash.
Were we supposed to be on a team call right now?
No, we're switching it to 11. And I also have to take care of some stuff.
What do you think about that website?
What's that?
What do you think about that website?
Do we need to launch the website?
Yeah, launch the site. You're going to jail anyway.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't. Well, I'm a little disappointed that this is all that I received.
Dude, but you got to think about the amount of people that believe in you now, the amount of people that owe you a favor. You're kind of like a Don Corleone at this point, right? Like Don Corleones, they don't need money every single time. Sometimes a favor from the mayor is more valuable than 3 Sol.
I'm on the fence here about what to do based on the lack of donations received.
Come on, guys, let's get the donations going. Reshare that again, Ray. Make sure you share the right address.
What's that?
Did you share the right donation address?
There you go. There's the address. I think it may be niftynick.sol, NIFTY, How do you check that out?
What's the thing? Bonafide.
Bonafide?
Yeah, Bonafide.
Mike says, build a stack in wallet for marketing, more deck screener. Then you can pay yourself to market.
Oh.
Do you want me to spin up an LLC for this? Let me see.
No, I'm not doing shit with this thing.
LLC.
Well, what are they saying?
I'll get started on this. Start an LLC for $39.
No, we're not.
What do you want me to name it?
There's no business, dude.
Can I get your social real quick? Because it's asking for it.
What's he saying?
It shows 0 domains.
So then that wallet does not have that.
Oh, I'm on the wrong. This is the one.
Oh, wait. No, you made no money on this. It should be a nonprofit. Let me switch over to that tab. Okay. Create a nonprofit in New York City. Okay. The only thing with New York City,
oh, no,
you may
mine's
have to pay,
nickoneal.soul is the one that I have.
you may have to pay $500 a year to maintain the nonprofit in New York City. So you'll have to make sure the donations can cover that. All right.
It's nickoneal.soul.
Okay,
All I
starting a
received was,
nonprofit.
someone sent me 1 soul.
There's your 320.
I got 1 soul, 1 soul. I have 2 soul in and 0.6, 2.6 soul.
I know an oil guy in Dubai. Let me hit him up, make sure he's aware of this.
So it's time to burn the rest.
I'm burning it.
Yeah, you said $600.
Well, I'm still down an additional 3 soul, but here we go. Ready?
Hey, Sultan Al Jaber. Yeah. Yeah, it's Nick. How late is it in Dubai? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I got a really hot opportunity for you. Yep. Yeah. It's a meme coin.
All right, I'm burning the rest of it.
The name's gonna throw you off a little bit, but you gotta understand Western humor. You know what I mean? Western humor is a little bit different. Yeah. Okay, you ready for it? So it's fraud.
God damn, dude, this is at 1 million. What the fuck?
FRAUD. Okay,
Holy
and then
shit.
the name is textbook fraud. Pull it up. You see it? Yeah. No, I know it's up. I know it's running. Hey, but I didn't think about you till now. At least I thought about you, Sultan. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The dev, he sold all of the supply. He wanted to make money. Then he sold all the supply, right? Now he's accepting donations to just get back to break even. That's a good line, right? Some of your oil buddies, they'll think that's funny, right? Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, the dev, he didn't even make any money. Now he needs donations. I know. I think it's good. Yeah. So, yep. FRAUD.
All right,
yep.
I'm
and he's
burning
spinning
it.
up a website. Cool. I got to get back to the show. Okay. See you, Sultan.
Hold on. I'm burning the whole
remaining supply. People are asking me if this is your coin and if you're going to do anything for it.
No.
Just told him he sold out all the supply.
I own nothing. This is the same thing with those other bullshit tokens. I sent one of those down this weekend because someone was in my comments and I said, if you keep replying to me with this fucking token, I'm going to just dunk on it as a tweet. And the price is down 50%. All right, ready? I'm burning the rest. It's all burned. I own 0 fraud. But I am accepting donations.
Let's get that donation ticker across one more time for him.
nickoneal.soul, NICKONEILL.SOL. I got nothing off of this. Shout out to those that, no, you're spelling it wrong. Dude, what are you posting on the screen? That's the wrong name. You don't know how to spell my name. That was awful. You're muted, Ray.
Ray, pull this up and say this is the dev's children and he needs some support.
I don't know how to pin it up there, but there you go.
This
Ray's
is the dev's children
still
and
muted.
He needs support.
Just a penny could help. Send me some fraud. Send me some Solana. Oh, someone did send me fraud. Someone sent me 500,000 fraud.
Burn it.
You fucking piece of shit.
Burn it.
Why?
You made the token. You can't sell it.
Someone
no, he didn't make that token.
Oh, so you're up. You're officially up.
Hold on. I'm at 1 soul, 1.6, 2.6, 4.6, which is how much?
4 times 160.
No, I'm not fully up yet because I spent 300 on the deck screener and I bought a domain.
What a loophole, though. You launch it, you sell it all, and you ask for donations.
150 is 450 plus 300 is 750. So you're
780. So you're down 20.
I'm down. I'm still down.
This may be a new meta, donation meta.
So people, if anyone has extra fraud, I'm begging you.
There's something, Nick O'Neill 2 L's.
Nick O'Neill .soul.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm accepting donations. I burned all of it. Easy's trying to convince me to burn the donation that I received.
This guy named Raw says, "Who believes in this stage shit?" He thinks we like planned this over the weekend and just like orchestrated.
It's on chain that I burnt it. So I mean, it's all gone. I'm just wondering if the donation that I received, I now have to burn. Easy's making like kind of a valid point here.
Let me Google.
Not
Okay.
sell it ever. Dude, you got 2 more souls.
Hold on, I got 2 more souls. Someone sent me. Hold on
Officially up.
1 second. I got 1,
6.6.
3, 4, 6.
You're up.
Almost 7 soul.
You're up. You're officially up. Burn the rest of it.
He's telling me to burn when you're talking about the rest of it, this was a donation received of fraud.
Burn it.
Okay, this is what Claude says. This question touches on some complex legal and ethical issues in cryptocurrency trading. From a purely technical standpoint, if someone sends you tokens of a meme coin you previously launched and sold off, you would be able to sell those tokens again on exchanges where we're listed. However, the legality and the ethics of this are questionable. So I'd burn it.
Burn the donated textbook fraud token?
Dude, you're getting lots of Sol donations.
Okay. Look,
you're officially up.
Okay, I'm putting it in here. I'm burning another 500,000. I think that's how much I have. All right, another 500,000.09. I just burned the donation, a fraud that someone sent me. It's gone. All right. I own none of the fraud.
But you do own the website.
Someone sent me 5 soul.
What?
Let's go.
This is a new meta. I think it was just invented.
He'll tweet the CA.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. That's it. That sounds questionable.
Yeah, I'm fucking with him. Do not. You won't tweet the CA. I did just tweet Nick just committed fraud though.
What?
You did.
No,
No, Nick.
Well, no, I launched fraud.
Yeah, which is a commitment to the chain.
Yeah. No, that is. Yeah. I like that. That's funny.
All right,
dude, you could dress up as this for Halloween too.
We have to hop on a team meeting. This is gonna. I feel like the token's gonna have temporary challenge, but I burned more of it. If you want to send me, if you want to donate any fraud. Wait, am I just getting taxed when I receive that?
He thinks about taxes.
Well, it's tax deductible because you spent this on a business expense.
If you send me any of this, I am burning the fraud. If you send me Solana, I am buying dinner. So that's what's happening.
Get this boy some dinner, dude.
This is me. This is a photo of me when I was a young child.
Feel not good. It's not the end of the day.
1 penny.
Need some
A cup of coffee. Donated every day. Can help save this starving child.
It may be empty.
Send me some Solana. People are sending me 0.00001 soul. What's the deal with this?
No,
Better than nothing.
In the arms of the angel. From this
listening to In the Arms of an Angel.
And the endlessness that
NickO'Neil.soul.
you are
I'm starving.
from.
I burned all of my fraud. This is a pretty bad candle right here. What's going on there?
You went to the show.
Just a MACD curl, man.
It's not over.
Don't worry about it.
Arms of the angel, may you find.
There's some people just getting out of that, man. What? Those are evil people dumping on society.
Sad.
You will lose your money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a show we had for you today. We talked about some meme coins. We bought some meme coins, and we ended up launching a meme coin.
Launching a meme coin that I burned all of it.
Yeah, we burned all of it. We created a website, paid the deck screener. We did everything. We committed total fraud today. But we have to jump. We'll be back each and every weekday. Crew's going to be together this week. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Maybe we tweet it out. Who knows?
Nick might tweet it out. Who knows? Anyway, you can catch
It
us
was
live.
fun. The
on your
total fraud
podcast
thing makes me kind of want to.
You don't
I
own
don't know
any
that
of it. You're just a
own one.
bystander at this point.
Maybe I
Your
tweet
haircut's
out, I
looking
wanna be
phenomenal, by
clear,
the way.
I own zero fraud. And post the contract address.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's funny. That's what I would do.
You know what? Maybe that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I would do. I own zero fraud. I own zero of this stuff. Fraud. I own zero.
Okay, I'm gonna tweet it out. I'm gonna say I want to be 100% clear. I own $0 of fraud. I am accepting donations to NickO'Neil.soul though. All right, we got to hop on this call.
All right, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch us each and every weekday. Check us out on major Spotify platform, major podcast platform, Spotify, Apple Pay, etc. We will catch you tomorrow. Have a great day.